Announcer Guy here for Sean and Kevin, world travelers who occasionally go to places you haven't been. In this episode, the boys are in a faraway land. So settle in and welcome to Travel by Numbers.
Tulum is a town on the Caribbean coastline of Mexico's Yucatán Peninsula and is the site of a pre-Columbian Mayan walled city which served as a major port for Coba in the Mexican state of Quintana Roo. Only a 52-minute drive from Playa del Carmen on the Mayan Riviera, Tulum was one of the last cities built and inhabited by the Maya. It was at its height between the 13th and 15th centuries and managed to survive about 70 years after the Spanish began occupying Mexico. Since we were already in Cozumel for Sean's Ironman race, and while he was preparing for it, I went on a self-guided day trip to Tulum with my sister and brother-in-law. We took the standard ferry from Cozumel at a cost of just under $7 per adult each way, and then walked up from the pier to the local bus station to catch a first-class bus ride to Tulum. First-class buses are safer and make few, if any, stops along the way, and are a great option for the risk-averse. Plus, they have air conditioning and televisions, unlike the local collectivos. The busiest time for tourists in this region of Mexico is January through March, and note that some shops close during the off-season. The hottest months, at 28 Celsius or 82 Fahrenheit, are July through August, while January is the coldest month, with an average high of 24 Celsius or 75 Fahrenheit. Most of the restaurants and bars are cash only, but you can pay in Mexican pesos or US dollars. Tulum was protected on one side by steep sea cliffs, and on the landward side by a wall that averaged about 3 to 5 meters in height. Tulum has architecture typical of coastal Maya sites. This architecture is recognized by a step running around the base of the building, which sits on a low substructure. Doorways are usually narrow, with columns used as support if the building is big enough. The room itself usually contains 1 or 2 small windows with a back wall altar. The 15 pyramids are illuminated in shades of red, blue, and amber for 45-minute nighttime tours. The construction of the Castillo appears to have taken place in stages. A small shrine appears to have been used as a beacon for incoming canoes. Among the more spectacular buildings here is the Temple of the Frescoes, that included a lower gallery and a smaller second-story gallery. The Temple of the Frescoes was used as an observatory for tracking the movements of the sun. Copper artifacts from the Mexican highlands have been found near the site, as have flint artifacts, ceramics, incense burners, and gold objects from all over the Yucatán. The Tulum ruins are the third most visited archaeological site in Mexico, receiving over 2.2 million visitors in 2017.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please click the like button. And by subscribing and turning notifications on, you'll help us create new content. Thanks for watching. And remember, experiences, not things.